Hello, hello, hello. I think it's working. Hello, hello, hello. I do believe it's working. Can you guys hear me? Yay! Just testing out my new laptop. Hi, my skies. You made exposed. Hello. Jason, as always, welcome. Y'all can hear me just fine. Great. I like this new laptop. It's not as big as my other one, but it is touchscreen, baby. It makes things a lot easier for me. Yay. Uh-oh. What did I just do? Go right back here. Yay. Oh, I gotta get y'all back. Hold on. Sorry, I'm pushing buttons as always, like Jason likes to say. It is a new laptop. I'm allowed to have a little fun. And my leg is doing fairly well, Sky. Thank you for asking. Let's get rid of this. Yay. I am loving this new laptop. Less things to worry about. My other one was getting so old, the cord was hardly working. I had to set the cord a certain way to make it charge. Kept going out. Actually, it was smoking, if I must be honest with you guys. My guys, I had so much fun last time. I did too. Join me now if you feel like it. I'm up for a little while. I had plans, so I'm done cleaning for the day. My OCD is set, so I thought, why not test out the new laptop? It's weird. It's so tiny, but it's quite powerful. So, what is the news, you guys? I've been offline for like 2 days trying to spend some time with the family and really been on. Too tough to see what is going on. Can't because I'm sitting in my backyard. I have to be quiet. Everybody's windows open because it's nice. Yeah, I just turned off my air conditioner. It's really nice. It's nice here in Atlanta. Let's say I hear enough all day long. We don't want to hear it all. Hello, you've been exposed. How are you? Oh yeah, Jason's never gonna jump on live with me. I wish he would, you guys. He's a wonderful person. Yeah, he has the same problem you do, my guys. Everyone's asleep. Y'all have the same problem. How about you? You really heard your voice. Male, female? So, what's been going on? Guys, any kind of topics y'all want to talk about? Or talk to me about or ask me about? I'm still praying for everyone in Hawaii and China and everywhere else. Anything strange going on I need to know about? You've been having emotional waves of bliss and joy lately, like when I was filming that last video of mine, the dragon. Emotional waves of bliss, I have too, in a sense, until somebody comes along my trail behind me and pisses me off for no reason. I'm quick-tempered these days, though. Very quick-tempered, I would say, in the past week or so, but I think that it has everything to do with the pain in my leg, which is not painful today. I believe all of our skies are unique, my sky. Very much so. I think more are more active than mine right now, but I think it's like a seasonal thing. Sometimes mine are active. I mean, I've been doing it for so long. They're very, very active in the beginning months like January, February, March. But you guys, yeah. I would love to be around Jimmy SA. I mean, his skies are constantly active. Or anyone in Oregon. Their skies are constantly active. Maybe those are two major points. But your skies are not like my skies at all. My skies. You say it 10 times, Jason. It sounds delusional, but I really think to co-create what's going on over there. Me, like, can you elaborate on that, my skies? What? Involving like who? They feel tremendous when they are around me. Hey, that's what I'm saying. I think there's good and bad things going up. I learned that my body's far from human divide, right? Yeah, I learned that from Donnie. That we actually do have some good guys up there. I really think we do. Good and the bad. They never cease to amaze us, though, do they? And I finally come to the conclusion that for all of you who believe that everything is blue beam, you're sadly mistaken. Because if it was blue beam, if I'm looking at something in the sky and say someone walks up to me and they do not see the same thing, then it cannot be blue beam, right? The ley lines, yes, but I don't believe they've always told us the truth, not the whole truth about the ley lines. Might be so much to do with all those sure to capture it on the regular, yeah. Well, next week I'll be nannying for some people, and where I film there is open skies. So I look forward to doing that. Probably I'll start in the morning here and I'll finish in the afternoon over there. It's about that time. Any new news I need to hear about or catch up on? Yeah. And I don't know. Yeah. See, my skies, that's why I like you because we have a lot in common. And people don't understand how you can literally go out there and change what you're looking at just simply by closing your eyes and saying, I am not looking at evil. I'm going to open up my arm and there's going to be an angel there. Change. Yes. Hi, yes. I'm just going to make you a mod because you've been a friend of mine since Tommy Sotomayor, but you never tune into my chats. But I'm still going to make you a mod. What's up, yes? How are you and the family and the kids? It's good to see you. Yes, I'm going to ask you, is Tommy now a flat earther? Yeah, it has been. But we've had a lot of clouds, and it's been raining damn near every day, my skies, here in Atlanta. Every day. And sometimes it just storms with no rain, if you know what I mean. All we get is the thunder and the thunder and the thunder, and with no rain. And the skies will get black, but it won't rain. Did you see all about the flooding in Japan? Yes, unfortunately. It's unfortunate what's going on everywhere. And like I've said before, don't think that we're safe because we're right here in the US of A. Don't think they're safe at all. Because I believe that this, is, save the best for last, should I say. You know? And that's really weird, Jason, that you don't get any sunburn. I'm Mexican, Italian, and Indian, and I rarely get burned. But those last few times I filmed outside, my face, my shoulders, and my chest were blistered to the point I had to put on some Noxzema. Portland. Okay, well, yeah, you're in Oregon. I just wish I'd had the time, the money, and the opportunity and the will to, I would love to go travel just across the United States, there and back. That 3-day drive there and a 3-day drive back. Imagine. what I could film. Just open skies. That would be wonderful. Actually, that would be a dream. As soon as I start healing up a whole lot better. I mean, for the people last year, the skin cancer, like the top of their head, so bad they had to. Oh Lord, Jesus, what? I didn't know you could get skin cancer on top of your head. Well, I guess you could. It is skin. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, my guess. The sun has become very white, you say, Jason? I go back to some of my videos from last year, you guys, and I'm just overwhelmed with how over and over and over again that the sun is white. And I really never got any response off that. It's like people ignore it. I don't understand. And the white is what's causing us not to be able to see a damn thing. Truly. Bless the bus drivers' hearts. And you don't see as many people laying out at the pools lately either. I know as a teenager or hell in my early 20s, it caught me at the pool all the time trying to catch those rays. Now it comes in a bottle and I use it. Could take a road trip, wouldn't it? Unfortunately, I don't have that power to do that right now. I would love to go on a road trip. Say that one person started from over here, on the East Coast and just picked up, maybe have like a short bus and just pick up each people as they go along. Like share their experiences and share new experiences with one another. That would be awesome. I would love to go to meet Donnie from Daytona and Jimmy, SA. We'd have to drag Jason out the house because he works too much. Well, I don't know if y'all heard me in one of my live streams. I said that D Marble has said, he said, set it up, Tammy, because I really want to have a flat Earth meeting. It didn't have to be just specifically flat earthers. It can be anything, but I would love to meet at the Georgia Guidestones, which I've never been, and I live here. Wouldn't that be something? It's got to be done. Sooner or later, I have to get out and meet all of you guys and experience what you guys do on y'all side of the plane. So what else is going on, guys, y'all want to talk about? Where are my ladies? I guess all my ladies are asleep. But I really like the way this worked out. And now I have 2 channels. I'm going to keep up with my Just Me China as well. Yeah, 10 years ago, there were people everywhere. 10 years ago, we didn't even care about sunscreen. Well, I did for my kids, but not so much for myself. And now I worry about my mom being out there every day. Hell, even what I've been reading, sunscreen is even bad for you. There's a no-win situation with us people. Ever, Jason? Wow. Yeah, I don't know. What do you think? Do you think you can do it, Sky? Sky says you guys, I'm trying to limit how much I use social media. Do you guys think you can do a 70-hour technology detox? No, I can't. Because I can't, I want to know what's going on in my surroundings everywhere. Those would be the 72 hours if something's about to hit us and we're unaware of it because we're trying to do a 72-hour rehab. I think that we all should take a break, you know. Hell, I just took 2 days off. I barely checked anybody's channel. And after me getting humiliated and discriminated and talked about since I did that live with Donnie, I've just chosen to back off for a little while. you know? Back in the day, it would've hurt my feelings. This time, it just really pissed me off. Aimless choices, yeah, yeah. And I think that this is has I'm not saying it is the mark of the beast, but I'm saying I believe technology has everything to do with the mark of the beast. Yep. I could ignore social media, but I can't go very long without waiting to chat with China. Oh, Jason, you're so sweet. We do have some pretty great conversations. I like to sneak up on my kids and see what they're doing, even though they're grown, got their own houses. I still will check on them. I don't do Facebook that often. The only reason I do Facebook is to see what the hell they're doing, and or Instagram. I would be scared to go 72 hours. I could probably do 24. Uses technology devices would not be used for our inner. You're absolutely right. But we're already used to using it, my guys. You know, especially this generation growing up. Golly, the best punishment for them is to take away their technology. There's no more. There's no more threatening. There's more grounding. It's I'm taking this away. And it will kill them. I don't know if y'all seen the videos on YouTube where this father actually took his son's all of his PlayStation games, everything, and ran over it with the lawnmower. When I tell you this kid about had a heart attack, it devastated him. Checking down the Wi-Fi hard years out it dedicated. And anybody notice the Wi-Fi's been lagging a whole lot lately? I mean, at least here. Don't take my advice to the shower with I don't either. Well, yes, I do if I want to listen to some music. I do. I'll take my phone and I'll put on some old school and shower. Well, hell, I also take my laptop sometimes when I take a shower at my mother's house in the garden tub, put my laptop right there on the side and watch some old movies, but I'm not scrolling YouTube. Hmm. Yeah, exactly. Speaking of the router thing, Jason, I don't know if you remember me telling the story about I think it was some kids. I don't want to say what state or city, but they did a routing tester. What they did is they took some seeds and they put them on wet paper cloths, exactly amount of seeds, exact amount of water. And they took one and they put it beside the router. They took the other and put it not beside the router, but around the router. They both got equal sunlight, equal water. Guess which one did not grow? Yeah, the one beside the router. They said to reboot to get rid of a virus. I think it takes a lot more to reboot to get rid of a virus. And now we're having to pay so much for virus protection. It's crazy. Absolutely insane. So I wonder if we could vision, if we could actually see, you know, the what word am I looking for? If could actually see the radiation that routers and such are putting out, what do you think we would see? I mean, actually look at the waves. And just like I've said before, especially with these laptops, this is another reason I got a touchscreen. I can fold it in half. It doesn't have to sit in my lap where all the radiations. Not that I'm done having children, but my advice to all them young women out there who are thinking about having kids: if you're going to keep a laptop in your lap all the time, may not affect your child, but your child may be affected when it has babies. It's just another way to break us down, depopulate. You know. Yeah, rebooting starts newly downloaded programs. But I've been doing a lot of because my other computer was so damn slow. Then it started smoking and freaked me out. I think it would look like yeah, look up DNA process flying around. I mean, if we could just literally look at all this radiation that's going on around us, that includes the cell towers that they have that look like trees. and such. Imagine all the people that live around that. This world is never gonna not in our generation anyway. I mean, hell, it's just like, putting your phone to your ear all the time. More people, hi cats. More people should, try the speakerphone, which I do all the time, other than having it up to my ear all the time. Good to see you, Cat's Eye. How are you? I still can't get over you're a blonde. As beautiful as you can be. I always thought you were a brunette. So I've been thinking, because my niece, she's only 15, 14, but she just recently had a baby. And I look at them in their room with the everything that's Jay, Return of the Cat's Eye. What just happened to your wrench? Did I not just see a wrench? You should have a wrench. Maybe. Well, Cat's Eye. Yep. Hold on, let me. Always good to see you, cats. Let me get you as a mod on your other channel too. There we go. But yeah, I look at them and they're in the bedroom, with the cell phones going, the TV going, their laptops, and I'm just thinking of the baby. Like how much radiation is she really absorbing right now in this one little bedroom? And it's just so sad. You're welcome, Cat's Eye. You need to come on here with all your channels so I can make sure you're a mod for all your channels. And I look at this little precious little brand new baby. She's 3 weeks old. And then, I've already schooled them about the water and then the fluoride and everything, but I don't think that's enough. Help. These days, you have 3, 4-year-olds walking around with cellies, talking on the cell phones or getting on the laptop playing little kid games. That's what I mean when I say I think it's a part of a big deception. And I think it's a part of dumbing us down, keeping our eyes on the cell phone. God forbid if you miss a call or a text or a video. Do you want to join, Cat's Eye? You're up to talk for a moment? Anybody want to talk? I'm just loving this new laptop. I can see clearly now. My skies. How have your skies been over there, cats? Seen anything abnormal? Is it raining a lot? It's too sunny? Because it's been raining here so much. And like I said, sometimes it doesn't even really rain. You can just hear the thunder and the boom. But it never rains. I mean, it does, but sometimes you'll think, oh, Lord, here it comes. We're about to be lightning storms and it's going to go ahead. Nope, just the thunder every damn where. Are you serious? 120? Damn, cats. I hope you guys don't go outside. What? I cannot imagine it being that hot here in Atlanta. Oh, my Lord. Yeah. I would just bury myself in the air conditioner and fans all at the same time. Sometimes it's not me talking, it's the video, okay? Am I missing out on anything? Yeah, I do know about the floods. Oops. I do know volcanoes are still going on. Or still, what happened? Something just happened. I hope you guys are still there when I come back. Really? Okay, still there. Good. Oh, no. Something else just happened. These touch screens are so touchy. Go away. There we go. Jesus, Mary. Sensitive. Hey, you guys think the touchscreen is just as bad as having a laptop in my lap? I just asked myself that question out loud. Hmm, I'm gonna have to look into that because it do make it a whole lot easier for you with these touchscreens. But aren't I absorbing just as much radiation? Mm-mm-mm. I think it got up to like 97 day before yesterday. That's about as hot as it's been here. But then we'll have, some rain come through, cool us down a little bit. Also, I'm concerned about these animals. Like, I know in this neighborhood I live in, a lot of people have these animals outside constantly all day long, and I don't think it's fair. I guess they think because they don't have bare skin that they're not capable of getting any kind of cancer or radiation. I think it's unfair. I want to go knock on their door so bad and be like, please let your animal in. I had to go get my dog from the dog pound not too long ago. When I went into the hospital, somehow or another, my mom was supposed to be keeping my puppy, and I had to go find her at the pound. Yeah, I wonder how that worked out. So anybody, y'all know anyone that keeps pets outside? I think dog houses are obsolete by now. Chains, oh my God, you're not chain a pet anywhere, especially in the heat. Need to be in the shade. I really don't go anywhere during the day. Shopping, I go early in the morning or very late at night. How's the moon been? We all been good, you guys. I haven't seen the moon lately. I've been going to bed way early. Moon been doing anything crazy? Or has been there more than one moon, maybe? How's everyone else doing, Cat's Eye, in your quadrant, your group? You guys are awesome. Really, Jason? 2 years ago? I don't believe Atlantis. I don't think we've ever been up to the 120. I think we may have got up to the 100, maybe 101, maybe last year. You can't see the moon tonight, Jason? Well, then I'm not going to go out there and look if you can't see it. And a lot of people have been able to see it, and I have not due to the cloud cover. But I wish more people would pay attention because I'm telling you, at night, these clouds are red. They are red, red, red. I tell you, they're red. I guess we shouldn't notice it because it's nighttime, but they are red. That's in like lately, you know? Hell, I'm still learning about these moons and their cycles and when they're supposed to show and when they don't supposed to show. I'm not really good at that yet. I know, right? Yeah. I wonder why it is that it's like 109 over there. Really? At 11:22? I couldn't survive in Texas or Cali. I'm just going to tell you that right now. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I like the cold. I like it chilly. I like my sheets cold, my feet cold, my head cold, everything when I'm sleeping. Phew. I don't know what it is here in Atlanta. Let me just double check. Y'all done made me curious. So let's just ask. What do we ask? That's another thing, guys. I ask Google for everything. There's no more picking up phone books. There's no more picking up dictionaries. It's all about asking these guys. Oh, what's the temperature in Atlanta, Georgia, right now?
It's 72 degrees in Atlanta right now.
We're feeling good out here, guys. 72. Yeah, I turned off the air conditioner. It had to be somewhere around in there. I love winters too. I'd rather be cold where I can cover up and get warm than to be so hot that I can take all my clothes off and still be extremely hot. Yeah. I like to find that cold place at the end of the bed where my feet are. We just started our high peak months. Electricity bills going so high. July, August, September is our hottest months. Yeah. 72. Yeah, I try to keep mine at 75 at all times. Try, but you know. So, and now that I got my channel, Miss Jones channel back, I'm gonna be doing an update on my tiny home that I've been done. It's coming along rather well. Matter of fact, I'll do that tomorrow. I think what do you think, Jason? People will be amazed to have transformed it, huh? Been busting my rear end, tell you the truth, and my one leg. It came along nicely. I wish we could share photos like in the live stream. It'd be awesome. And mind y'all, everything I've bought for my home has been low cost. It has been either free or low cost. I tell you, I'm that one. I'm that shopper. I ain't got no problem going to thrift stores. Yep. So maybe I'll do that tomorrow. If any of you guys have seen that, I might just add them two together before and after, begin after, because it's been how many months now? 2, 3 months, and I'm just about finished. Of course, with the exception of some plumbing that I need done. Everything else seems to be falling in place. Even without, I have not put up the sheetrock yet, and I still have it looking nice. And I'm very happy with my tiny home. Very, very happy. So I hope you guys will tune in tomorrow for that, because I think I'm ready to show you guys. And my next goal is to truly get out there and start traveling. Really. Telescope. Telescope is next. Why do I feel like I'm missing something? Y'all, there's got to be something going on I don't know about. I know you will, Jason. And another thing, okay, welcome back, my guys. Another thing with this, is it possible, you guys? I mean, is it just possible that, like I stated earlier, not everything is Blue Beam. It can't be. If everything was Blue Beam Project, then a person would see the same thing I'm seeing at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So is it possible that maybe the whole Blue Beam project is made up, hypothetically, just so they would have an excuse for what we are seeing in the skies? You know, in my skies, you have to understand where I'm coming from when I ask that question. Because everything, oh, that's just Blue Beam. Don't worry about that. That's just Blue Beam. No, it's not. Not when you can spiritually reach within, change what you're seeing. And are these real planets? I think I'm going to do a video on that when I finish a little bit more research on these sphere beings that have been talked about throughout history. Yep, yep. It's a layer of deception to keep us from seeing the truth, nature, and reality of our atmosphere. Yeah, and what would that look like? I guess the person we should ask that would, probably be FPV, but and the whole crew. But exactly what would we see, and why are they hiding it? I mean, these layers and layers of BS that we have. Why won't they just let us see? Is it so that men's hearts don't feel them? You know. I think the true nature of our reality in our atmosphere would be beautiful with the halos and the angel halos and such. It doesn't fit with their narrative exactly. So what would it cost them if we just one day the whole sky just glitched? and all of us sky watchers were watching and filming. I think that would be phenomenal. But then again, they'd write us all off, shut down our channels, and then call it Bluebeam. Hell no, it wouldn't fit in with their narrative or their reasoning or anything else for that matter. But I think it would be beautiful to see the rings. I do. What would it cost them? You're right, everything. Then their whole plan then went to shits. Excuse my language. But that's when we start fighting back. Is when people that are not sky watchers or planet Xers or flat earthers, whenever they can, like, the average person, say, who has no idea of any of this, can actually see that. What do you think would happen to them if they went around telling people they saw the sky glitch and it opened up and they saw these rings and spheres? And man, that person gets sent straight to crazy home. There's no way, unless they had a camera in their hand to prove it. Oh, and then I'm sure they'd find out some technological reason why their phone glitched. I think we're already in heaven. The deception is to keep us from seeing that. That's a great percent. Okay, I like the way you perceive that. In a sense, Sky 5D, I think we need to talk more about that. Mr. Grow Our Souls. Yeah. Then what is above us, my skies? I've always looked at it like this is hell on earth. You know? But I understand. You're talking about to keep our souls, yeah. Hmm. And once we grow our souls, where do we go? 5D? Is this when we're reincarnated? Because I'm telling you what, I think I've grown a lot in this lifetime. Because my deja vus are something else. They are crazy. Everything we see is just impulse and electricity activity within our own bodies. Heaven is within. I like that. So heaven is where the heart is? Hmm. Okay, now you guys got me thinking. But if we're reincarnated, how do we escape the matrix? You know? How do you get out of here and move on? Impulse and electricity activity. So will we ever become angels? Are angels? Did only Yahweh make angels, or do we become angels when we pass? Somebody asked me that the other day, and I got stuck on stupid. Because if I believe in reincarnation, I don't know how many times we're reincarnated or we're out of the matrix, but I don't know if angels ever walk the earth. Do you know what I'm saying? Like guardian angels. If we have guardian angels, were they assigned to us by Yahweh, or did they walk the earth? Like people say, your husband he's looking after you. No, I think he is either moved on or he's resting until the end of days from the earth. I don't know how that works. You should listen to people under hypnosis. Jason, do you believe in hypnosis? I don't. I mean, I don't believe in hypnosis. There you go with your links. Always good for that, Jason. How do you hypnotize someone and not call that witchcraft? Or not call that something in some demonic way? Like, right? We're not supposed to be given powers to do anything, but to control someone's thoughts while they're not conscious. If that could be done, don't you think that's a little wickery or witchery? Or we're not supposed to be able to do that. But for someone to be able to do it, who are they? I mean, they went to school for it, right? Or has it come natural? Or am I asking too many questions? I guess the bottom line is I want to know, one gets confused such itself, like where do we go, and do angels, did they ever walk the earth? Another question I'd like to ask, maybe five skies or Jason. Do you how do I put this without sounding absurd? Do you believe that Yahweh created babies and or female angels? Or were they all male angels? Because in the angels that I've been looking up lately, they're all males. And they all have a reason. They all have a title for Yahweh. Then what is hypnosis? I'll look up that link when I'm done, Jason. But I'm just saying, isn't that power to control someone's conscious while they're unconscious? Just gave me something to study, which I needed that. Okay, but we're not supposed to have that type of power, though, right? I mean, isn't that sort of like reading someone's mind? Where'd the whole word hypnosis come from? I'm gonna look that up too. And how did I know I'm asking a whole lot of questions because I'm excited to have my channel back, but hypnosis is going into an altered brainwave without any drugs. So you're telling me that somebody could sit down and put something tick tock tock, like watch this left and right until you fall asleep and you count to 5, and all of a sudden you're out of this trance. If it's a part of our nature, Jason, can we all do it? So not everyone is blessed with that ability, right? Hmm. Interesting. Meditation brings you into an altered brain. Yeah, I could see where that happens. But that's you yourself doing it, Jason. You know what I'm saying? Anytime you're into a television show or reading a really good book or even meditating, that's you. You're doing it yourself. No one is telling you to go to sleep and I'm gonna hear whatever it is you have on your brain. Like I know a lot of kids who have unfortunately gone through things in their previous life, maybe when they were younger and they can't remember, but they need to go into hypnosis to find out why they go through the things they do with no drugs, right? I don't know. Self hypnosis. I'd have to be really. That's have to be some really good weed for me to do that, Jason. I don't know. That's something I'm definitely gonna look into. I see. I knew if I did a little small chat tonight that I would find something interesting other than the skies lately to look into, and I'm definitely gonna look into this. Yeah. I believe you can self-hypnose, absolutely, but I'm talking laying on the black couch, closing your eyes, and at the count of 5, you'll be able to, rekindle what happened to you when you were younger, something that's making you miserable or causing nightmares, or, causing you to lash out at certain times, some things you can't remember. I'm definitely gonna look into this, definitely. And another. See how you said it's easy for another to do it because they can help you guide? Is this something they go to school for? Do you just become a hypnosis or whatever the terminology is for them? Psychiatrist? Very interesting. I really appreciate that, guys. I'm 44 minutes in. I'm going to go for an hour. But it's so nice to have my channel back. I'm gonna do everything I can not get on restriction again. I don't know if I can do that 3 times in 1 year. But my leg seems to be doing hypnosis is training, so we all could do it if we were taught. 'Cause there's some people I'd like to put on a hypnosis. I'm just thinking out loud, people, my bad. Just think, if everybody could do hypnosis and you thought that, someone would say that your husband or wife or your mate was cheating, wouldn't you want them to tell you everything if you were hypnosis? If you could hypnotize anybody? I mean, hell, that takes out all the fun of cheating, doesn't it? I meant that hypothetically, people. So if we can all do it, let's do it. I'm gonna look into that. Very interesting indeed. Anything else? There's something else I want to bring up, and I should have wrote it down today, but I can't think of what it is right now. Besides all these dead animals that are washing up lately, it's not that it's actual, it's not the same. I believe couldn't be the same. But if hypnosis is something that we're taught and it's not a gift, then why isn't everyone doing it? You know? Hmm. Very interesting. But I've seen a lot on these all these animals that are washing up, in the ocean that are dead. My belief is it's the radiation. It's like it's from whatever these planets are, the not radiation, the plasma. And isn't it crazy how the plasma is always red and or orange? And in that book, they say that the waters will turn red and da 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 da, da, and the fish will die. I believe that's how they're dying. What do y'all think? Because it's happening. I mean, it's been going on for a while, but lately it's been like fish are coming out of on different parts of the Pacific when they shouldn't even be on that side. It's like they're traveling away or trying to get away from something. Some people self-hypnosis by an accident, Jason, really? Another reason to I could say marijuana would be an excuse. I'm really gonna look into that, honestly. Now what I would probably abuse the fact that I could use hypnosis, I have to say. I would. I would have waited for my husband to go to sleep and then start getting things out of him. I guess that's not what it's intended for, but hell, if you want to know something, just hypnotize them. Can you be hypnotized and not even know you're being hypnotized, Jason? Definitely gonna look up them links. Hmm. Well, what if you could be hypnotized and somebody could just change your whole personality? And also, like us truthers, what if we could be hypnotized and forget that we're truthers? I mean, in hypnotism, they bring up your past, and you're supposed to tell it, da 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 da, or whatever's bothering you. But can't they also reverse it and make you forget things? Like someone could hypnotize me, and I forget I was ever a truther or a flat earther. Hmm. Wondering if it could be used backwards. I mean, as a result, if you can do it, play it forward, you can play it backwards. Yeah, brainwashing. Exactly. Exactly. MK Ultra. I can't believe that more people don't recognize MK Ultra, especially in the celebrity world. And surprising to me is all these celebrities continue to come out and say, "I sold my soul." I mean, many, many, many of them. Many of them. "I sold my soul. I sold my soul. I sold my soul. I sold my soul." But people don't think that it applies to them because we listen to their music. I think it does. It's hypnosis, right? MK Ultra, I'm not saying it itself is hypnosis, but I'm just saying when you're in that concert and they're shouting out shit and you're saying it back, they're saying it backwards and worshiping Satan, just like yes you can with Obama. Hmm. I promise you, as soon as we're done, I'm gonna start looking up hypnosis because I'd like to hypnotize some people. Souls can't be sold. That's a trick, really, Jason. Now you just got me stuck on reality. Really, souls can't be so. Mm. So, how does their soul going from being on the Mickey Mouse Club to on main stage worshiping Satan? Serving. Hmm, okay. All right. Very interesting. Let me get my pen and write this down real quick before I forget. So, if the souls can't be sold, what do they do? Give them away? We are infected with negative energy. Everyone has to be. You have to have that the negative, the positive, opposites attract. Can't have light without dark, good and evil, balance, right? But to me, these days, there's more Satan worshippers than before. Once a soul is healed, it is free again. Once it's healed, this is before or after. Do you believe that there are born sinners? Well, I believe we're born into sin. I know we have our crazy people who just want to go around killing kids and cutting people up and putting them in refrigerators, but I think they're born like that, right? Oh, so okay, essentially, they give it away instead of selling it, so there's no contract. Oh, I'm gonna watch the link as soon as I get off of here in about 5 minutes. This is gonna have me up all night watch. This is what I like doing, though. This is why I ask you guys questions because I like new things. Because things are really starting to strike my ego just a little bit, and how I was just abused and talked about the other day about the live stream I did with Donnie. That brought a whole different meaning to me and people's perceptions. I don't believe half the truthers that we know are really truthers, really, or they would overlook some certain things, not judge people so harshly. It's 2 hours, part one of five. And Jason, how come you've never brought this up to me before? I'm just curious. As much as we've talked about selling souls and much I've talked about it anyway. So shame on you, Jason. I'm just playing. So I wonder if it's true that, whenever I guess they give their soul, if there's no contract, but isn't there, it's still costly, right? Doesn't someone have to die? So, hmm, I guess to be given anything, there would have to be a sacrifice. Cool. What's the name of the channel? I know I'm looking at the link, but I don't know the name of the channel from here. Jason. Mm, 5 minutes and counting. All right. Well, thanks for all participated. Told you I would be quick this time. I'm starting to pass out, guys. Yeah, me too. In just a moment. So love and light to each and every one of you. Thanks for watching. That this is confirms that my new laptop works perfectly. And probably go live tomorrow from my phone to show you guys my tiny home. New Earth, I think. Okay, I'm definitely gonna look those up just as soon as I get off here, Jason. We love you, China. Sleep, share, and support. It's all a process. You're not going through it alone. I know. I love you guys too so very much. So very much. I'd like to start doing a panel once a week for you guys, especially with, my skies, 5D. Me and you, a couple of others. If you just think about it, maybe once a week, twice a week, just catching up, talking, chit chatting. So give that a thought. And thanks for everyone who's watching now or who may be watching later. Love and light. Take care of each one another. Forgive your enemy from a distance. Thanks for participating. Love y'all. Good night. Good night, cats, if you're still there. Uh-oh. I gotta go back down here. I think it's a great thing I did getting this laptop. Good night, guys.